The city of Toronto is on the long and growing list of employers that will be making COVID-19 vaccines mandatory. And so what does that mean for those who do not want to roll up their sleeve? Well, some experts say medical exemptions will be hard to come by, and legally there could be few options to fight it.
Ultimately, the judge and jury, and when it comes to that, is the doctor.
Toronto employment lawyer Lior Samfiru says he knows employees who have already been consulting with their doctors and lawyers about these vaccine mandates, and he expects that workplaces could see a lot of pushback from those who do not want to get immunized against COVID-19.
So medical exemptions actually tend to be fairly straightforward. Really, all you would need is a doctor's note, a doctor's letter saying that for medical reasons, you cannot get the vaccine. The doctor is not required to specify what the medical condition is, and really an employer cannot go beyond that and demand more information.
But obtaining a doctor's note could be challenging. There are very few valid reasons for a medical exemption, which would include a severe reaction or heart inflammation after the first shot. In British Columbia, the government there announced there will be no medical or religious exemptions for its vaccine passport system, a move that will make it harder for people to challenge. But here in Ontario, that's not the case. And while Samfiru says people will have legal recourse to fight for their jobs, it will likely be an uphill battle.
If you, in fact, choose not to be vaccinated, you will lose your job. You will lose your job. You are not, potentially you'll have to fight for your severance. You may be disqualified from government benefits. You will then have a hard time getting re-employed because someone else may not want to hire you. So you can face financial ruin in that situation. So this may be one of those matters where the law doesn't provide adequate protection. You will potentially risk losing your job, and you have to decide whether that is something you're prepared to do.
Now, all of this really is uncharted territory. If you are worried about losing your job, or you do believe that you have a valid reason for a medical exemption, experts say these are discussions you should be having with your doctor and a lawyer.